What's going on, people? It's Nathan from AUTOID, and today I'm going to be doing a video on the 240. It's all going to be to do with performance, this video. I've not driven the car yet, so I have no idea what it feels like. Apparently, according to Jack, he said it's a full drive version of the Supra, so we'll see what it's actually saying.
Well, I honestly, just that is probably initial impressions. I mean, they're a similar platform, so.
Yeah, we'll test it out. It should be very similar. Right, so I'm back outside now with the car. Just had my first little drive in it. And to be honest, it's not massively a bit of me, this car. It's just very, very, very refined. It's ideal for like anyone that literally just wants to go as fast as possible with minimal effort required, which I know is probably most people actually really want to do. But from a stock car, it's very quick. It handles extremely well. Brakes are absolutely mental, but like it's almost like it's too good, if that makes sense. It's almost like it's too good, but you lose the sensation of speed with it being so refined and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do now anyway, I'm going to show you around the car what the car actually looks like, and then I'm going to go test out some Dragys 0 to 60s and see what this car actually does. So hop back in the car, gonna go find a nice open road, so test some 0 to 60s on. How you put it into launch control mode is you want to press traction once, and then it will come up saying sport traction, dynamic traction control activated. You want to knock this over once to the left and it will go into S1, and then with your feet you literally just hold down left foot brake and accelerate at the same time. Once you do that, launch control is active. Let's go. Right, last one for luck, because obviously we're having it. 4.1 again. So I'm going to head back to the unit. I've done 3 launches, 4.1, 4.1 and a 409. That was in S, and then it ran a 5 when it was in manual. Back at the unit now. I double checked the GoPro clips, and unfortunately a lot of them, the audio quality was just mashed. I think there was something like rattling on the GoPro casing. So I'll give like my review of how the car felt. I've driven loads of cars, like I'm an automotive photographer, so I end up driving a lot of cars, and this car in particular was very interesting because like comfort wise, everything like that, lovely place to be in. Honestly, probably one of the nicest sort of feeling cars that I've driven. But when it comes to actual performance and like road feel, it wasn't a massive bit of me, I can't lie. I don't know whether this will change when we tune the car, but it feels so progressive to the point where you can literally shut your eyes, or not shut your eyes, but feels so progressive to the point where if you're not looking at the speedo, it would catch you out quite easily. And like road feel, it's not really there. It sort of feels like a heavy version of like an RS3 saloon. You can feel the weight on it because it feels a little bit boaty in and out of corners. I didn't actually manage to kick it out at all, really, considering its rear-wheel drive bias. I was throwing it in and out of corners, but it's been quite a dry day today and not actually been able to kick out the back at all, which is surprising. I'm used to the Supra just jumping out at me all the time. But my overall thoughts, I think this car is ideal if you want to have a bit of best of the both worlds, because you're never going to be able to get best of the both worlds. Well, this is going to be the closest you can to best of both worlds. Really excited to see what the car runs like once the tuning box goes on. That's going to be going on tomorrow, and then we're also going to be running a stock dyno before and after the tuning box, see what power it makes, and also see what 0 to 60 times we can get. I was expecting it to run the same sort of 0 to 60 as what it did, just because the car felt heavy, to be honest. So that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure you subscribe, because on the next video we are going to be fitting a JB4 tuning box, heading over to AMD and running a stock dyno run, and then after the JB4 seeing what it does, and then also testing out all the performance times as well, so stay tuned.